New York Mayor Zohran Mamdani has bizarrely blamed white supremacy for the failed ISIS-inspired bomb attack in the city over the weekend.
On Saturday, a protest was held outside Gracie Mansion, where I live with my wife, Rama. Neither of us were home at the time. This was a vile protest rooted in white supremacy entitled Stop the Islamic Takeover of New York City. I'm the first Muslim mayor of our city. Anti-Muslim bigotry is nothing new to me, nor is it anything new for the 1 million or so Muslim New Yorkers who know this city as our home.
The alleged attackers threw a homemade bomb into the crowd of an anti-Islam march outside the residence of Mamdani, which failed to detonate. Comedian Walter Masterson was shocked when one of the bombs were thrown directly over his head whilst he spoke about welcoming people into New York.
We were born and raised in New York, and we want everyone here to stay in New York. You don't get to come from outside and then tell everyone else.
The two alleged assailants, Emrah Balat and Ibrahim Kayumi, were arrested after yelling Allah Akbar and throwing devices, according to witnesses at the scene.
This is what you get when you have a Muslim mayor. Within the first 2 months, a bomb is thrown.
Online commentators blasted Mamdani's response, with Tommy Robinson saying, "Muslim throws a bomb at a white man in New York City while screaming Allah Akbar. FBI says it's ISIS-inspired. Muslim mayor blames the white man, citing supremacy. White people make up less than a third of New York. There's no supremacy. Call it what it is." Nick Sauter agreed, saying the Mamdani administration is refusing to call the attempted bombing attack on anti-Islam protesters in New York City an act of terrorism. They won't even call the IEDs bombs. They're saying incendiary devices packed with nuts and bolts. Those are called bombs. And whilst Mamdani tried to shift the blame for the frightening attack, NYPD Police Commissioner Jessica Tisch exposed the true intention of the attackers.
The complaint sets forth the factual allegations supporting those charges. As alleged in the complaint, the defendants were inspired by ISIS to carry out their attack. There should be no confusion about what ISIS constitutes. It is a designated foreign terrorist organization responsible for deadly terrorist attacks across the globe and has taken credit for mass casualty attacks in Europe, the Middle East, and right here in the United States. And as alleged, both defendants have admitted that they acted on Saturday because of ISIS. As Kayumi was being placed into an NYPD vehicle following his arrest, a person in the crowd asked why he had done this. As shown on NYPD body-worn camera footage referenced in the complaint, Kayumi responded with ISIS. And at the precinct, after being advised of his Miranda rights and waiving those rights, Kayumi said in recorded post-arrest statements that he had watched ISIS propaganda on his phone and that his actions that day were partly inspired by ISIS.
Tensions are at fever pitch following the incident, with right-wing activist Jake Lang shouting outside the Mamdani press conference.
We need a total remigration. Every Muslim out of New York.